All right. Yeah. I open up chat. First thing I see is crispy egg roll. Yikes. That's all right. Oh wait, is the mic live? Oh, sorry. Hey, hello everybody. Well, it is Sunday. This is very bright here. I've moved things around for your benefit. Although that should be over here. I even cleaned the desk. Look at that. Yeah, it's been about a month. Tooth. Crispy egg roll. Subscribes anyway. What a masochist. Good morning, Grandpa, he says. Good morning, Grandpa. This is the man that has regimented his life to the half hour. D. Calvin, hey, good day. Superhero Summer Art, hello from Idaho. Brennan Brothers, say hi. Mtane1, 14 months, baby. Wildstorm CCG has also subscribed. So I moved some stuff around, as you can tell. Good morning, Ren. We have two of our mods here. I'm sure Kirihiko is here. Or maybe she's still on her stream at Kirihiko. I was just checking that stream out before I fired this up. Holy Arts and Crafts Batman has subscribed. Very cool. Jeremy L. Joe from the East Coast. Hey, how are you doing? New levels. Echo. Oh, there's an echo? Oh, wait. Sorry about that. I know why that is. I reset up the cameras. There we go. I moved all the cameras around, so there we go. That should take care of it. Thank you for the heads up, guys. Who says this stream is not interactive? Anyway, that should have fixed it. Yep. All right. Hey, Book and Red 1442. VZA in the house. Hey, Victor. Good morning. Pity83 says hello. Tabul Marvel. What's up, Jim? What's up yourself? Marcus Webb, MD. Mr. Grimm 007. I've moved things around, as you can tell. I think this is better. In that camera's directly over my shoulder, although you have all this activity going back here. And it looks a lot brighter on your guys' screen than it does mine. So let me just adjust one thing. You're going to see my head in the foreground because this camera is in the way. I just want to darken up. Okay. All right. Let's see how that looks. Byron the Bulb. Saw Aquaman last night. It was awesome. Oh, in 16 months. Thank you for the support. And yeah, it was. I think it was. I didn't post a review because we're still a ways out. And I did not want to influence anyone. But I had an amazing time, and I'd seen it 4 times at this point. Okay. All right, let's get started. I have my time is somewhat limited today. Did I pass on doing the covers on stream, says Pendemus? No. I think there's going to be a stream this Thursday and Friday. I'm tentatively shooting for like 1 p.m. Thursday and Friday start time. I'll probably go like 1 to 4, 1 to 4:30. It'll be a cover done in 2 sessions. It's a mystery as to what the cover's for, something you'll definitely not guess. But hopefully you'll find it insightful. I think one of the things I've noticed on my streams, at least the ones that are on YouTube, the ones that actually have kind of broken out are the ones where I start from the very initial concept to the completion of the cover. So you get to see how long it actually takes in real time to do a physical professional piece for publication. And half the people are like, wow, you did it pretty fast. The other half are, wow, it takes you 8 hours to do a cover. So people, it's interesting to see how people have completely different expectations or perceptions of how long it takes to do a piece of professional work. All right, so I'll have confirmation on that tomorrow, and you'll see it in the Discord channel. If you guys don't know what Discord is, it's actually it's a platform where gamers can talk to each other while they're gaming, but it's also a pretty robust messaging system. You can link it to your Twitch account, costs you nothing, and you'll get all the stream updates and the community that we've built up over the year and 3 months or 2 months or so. All right. Yeah, so we have, I think, all our mods. We have a lot of regulars. We have a lot of new people I see. So I think we can begin. Turner Fan, I was hoping you could stream from Mexico when you visited Card Capital Fest. It's all issue of data, cost of data, especially international data. Could not do it. Had a great time though. It was really interesting show. Great turnout. Mexican fans were just super passionate and yeah, I mean, it was a rocking good time. Michael DeMurgus, thank you very much for the sub, the Drunk Superman PJ Bicer. If I don't see if I don't announce your activity, it's because I'm working off of one screen, and I'm not always looking up. Okay, I try to be really good about it, but I think at the cost of maintaining a smooth stream, if you post enough, I'll eventually see your messages, right? LexCore, I'm finally joining a stream. Well, welcome in. All right. Alrighty, let's just. All right, we're 9 minutes in. We're the over under is about 15 minutes before we start, so we can begin. Tenry Ubit Oath 83. Hi from France. Hello. Got people from Greece. It's all good. Mr. Grim 007 says my first live stream. Yeah, a lot of you first timers. Great. Thank you for coming out to Torpedo Comics. That was a good time. Right now and later. That's his. I got a bunch of bits. Thank you very much, Janella. Ichigo Height. TW, just subscribe. Thank you very much. Using Twitch Prime. Yeah, so if you're a Amazon Prime member, you actually get a complimentary Twitch Prime membership. It just means every month you have to kind of select who you want to follow, but it's a great perk for being an Amazon Prime member. And yeah. All right, we got some requests here. RJ Argene has requested a Wildcats character. Doodle Dude, Santa Batman. Matches Malone 87 has subscribed using Twitch Prime. I induced that sub. Beast Boy from Teen Titans. I think I'm going to do... gosh, there's so many choices. TDK 718. Hello. Hello. How are you? Curtis War has subbed. Throw off from WoW. I love that graphic. Cynthia, yep, thank you for the cheers. I forgot I made that bizarre little emote. Jeremy L. Joe has subbed. Thank you very much. Ewan Winkle has subbed. A lot of people jumping in there. So good to see. Big Barda sketch. I don't know. I should probably pick someone soon here. Eric Fisher, artist. Hot Mrs. Claus. Yes. Hello, Eric. One track Eric. That's what we call him. All right. Keen Beans. Joker. Alf would be cool. Tank Girl. Big Barda says Crispy. Condiment King. You guys are picking the winners here. The Violator. Yes. Naruto. Lobo. Gorilla God. I'm just like, I feel like I'm doing an eye test. I'm just reading the scroll. Pity83 says if you put hashtag charity into your cheer bits when you cheer, I guess some of the bits go to charity, which is very cool. Nice. F flat Adams. Wow, it's going so fast I can't even read it. Thank you for the sub. We could vote for characters. We have not done that for a while. Corn Man, Lady Death, Omega Red. This is today. I think is a sub 25. I love the complete blank look on my face when I'm reading. I honestly think I look more engaged. I should probably furrow my brow. Or smile. It's hard to read and smile. Thank you, Crispy, for the confirmation, sub 25. Thank you, Marv Nation, for the Twitch Prime. What the heck? Boss 5555, draw a joint. Very insightful. Gambit, Gambit, Gambit. B Zonzo, something over sexualized, please. Yeah, sure. Okay, Anthony Quinn, please. Anyone in stream, raise your hand if you know who Anthony Quinn is. You must be 50 years old. Okay. Gosh. I don't know. I should probably. Huh? 142,000 was raised by the Twitch hashtag charity. That's a lot of money. That's awesome. Congrats to Twitch. Sexy egg roll, says TDK718. What are you, nuts? Let's see. We could do Aquaman. I don't know if I need to do a vote. I'm sorry. This is a. It's a. I did. Hello. Thank you for the bits, Janela. I don't know what this was. This is something I started. I didn't obviously finish. Okay. All right. Here we go. Can I have that? Says Crispy Egg Roll. I don't like to give away things that aren't finished, man. All right. Let's Aquaman. Let's do Aquaman diving into the depths of the ocean. See how that looks on screen. What do you guys think of this new setup? I feel like it's a better angle. And I don't know how more comfortable it is to me. And I have a better camera setup for my face, although I don't know if that's a good thing. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. You're going to see my big old head in the way. There we go. The less of me in the frame, the better. Great. All right. Let's put this back into frame here. The eye rolls, yeah. The twitch of my upper lip. I guess it's kind of foreshortened. On this one, I kind of jumped around. Can you see what's going on? I haven't drawn in a while. I used to have an eraser within arm's reach. Decided not to foreshorten that hand too much. This one just looked a little flat, so I pulled it out. Jake Wee. Hi, huge fan of your work. Is there any material that you could indicate to train characters' perspective drawing? Not sure if I entirely follow your question, but if you're asking about perspective, I don't know. How do you teach perspective for characters? You have to know sort of the fundamental shapes of all the muscle components, not each muscle, but components. And then you have to be just like drawing anything in perspective. I guess there's some tricks to it. Are you drawing the Trident as well or no? General Lee 01D obviously has a Trident fixation. No, I'm not drawing the Trident. Sorry, I was waiting for my inner voice. Sometimes it lags a bit. Just draw. Yeah, that would be the answer. I thought about it, but I'm not going there. It's a new Jim Lee. I like to speak in the third person now. Okay, got it. I feel like it's already done. What more do you want? It's Sunday. Give me a break. Toxic. Okay, Toxic has subbed. Thank you very much. Maybe he's diving to get the Trident. He dropped, says Joe's. What? How does he carry that thing around? When I had the Trident, I put it on a chain. Otherwise, he has to run after it every time he throws it. It's not like someone's shield that bounces back. I gave a lot of thought to this Trident. It magically attaches to the middle of his back, which is fine. But when you throw it, if it doesn't come back, there's a lot of chasing after the Trident. Uh, 032886. My wife hates when I make noises like that. Get out of here. What are you talking about? Those are the best noises. Shield comeback man. I like that. Disposable Trident. It should be, it should be a water Trident. If Aquaman were recreated today's day, he would be able, well, I guess that's MERA's power to control water, but like, imagine if he could summon a water Trident and then he would fling it, and then it would hit, and then it would hit you and refresh you. And then you can create another one. I don't know. Trident's, it's a cool looking thing, and obviously it serves as a reminder of being king of the seven seas. But for practicality purposes, it could be a little impractical, right? Like you put it up against the wall and then it slides down, makes that big rattle, you know. Anyway. All right. A shower that impales you, yes. Ren's like, ooh, wait, a water trident? I would not have to take showers. I could just be... All right. Let the pencils dry. I think they're sufficiently dry. This is a 0.8 marker here. We're just going to roll into here. Normally I start with the face. I don't know why I started with the shoulder. Isn't it weird? Who decides what we do? Uh-oh, I feel a digression coming on. Free will. We make decisions every day. Will I see this movie? Will I not? What am I going to eat for lunch? What am I going to draw? But then there are other things that just sort of magically happen. And I have to wonder, who decided this? I cut the digression fairly short. Batsky Starman, when you have to poop, is that free will? No, that isn't. It's not because some things are biological. Whoa, there we go. Some things are biologically, right? Desire to eat, procreate, defecate. So that part I understand. There's the biological, which we have no control over. Or we have less control over. Right? But there are a lot of other, digression emerging from thought pool again. I think of advertising and psychologists, and when they look at behavior, they found there are ways to do very kind of limited Jedi mind trick kind of stuff. Like you can induce people's subconscious behavior, meaning if you're with some friends, a lot of times no one, you all have water bottles or whatever, beers, sodas. One person drinks and then another person drinks. One person folds their arms, another person folds their arms. It's and they're even aware of it, but they can't help it. Like, so there's a stuff that goes on, which I think again is a lower level hardwired behavior that's in humans because we're social beings. As much as we have that desire to eat, sleep, procreate, there's probably something hardwired within us to emulate and to model our behavior. And so we can be social beings so that we can find connections between ourselves, that we learn from what one person does in a group, right? So by that extension and getting back to art, if you just watch me draw, you should feel either A, inspired to draw, or B, only A. B is not a good answer. Would be good to draw in the frame, right? If you notice, I put these knuckles, the shadows of the knuckles. There's really not much of a hand here. A shadow of one knuckle, two knuckles, three. The fourth is behind that third one. If I were to erase the pencils, you'd be shocked at what's here, and I won't erase it now. Thank you, RoboCop's son, for the bits. Okay, and then let's draw the other finger here. Knuckle 1, 2, 3, 4. Two fingers, last finger. And we're going to erase the pencils on this so you can kind of see. All right. My eyesight's going a little bit. I'm just guessing. I can't really see everything. Meaning it's not super clear at this distance. I would be alarmed, but this happens a lot. Hey, PK. Got Poop Kid in the house. Chunky Style 3030, that's not good. Eyesight is important. No, it's just you get farsighted when you get older. So at a distance, like if I'm back here, it looks good. I could see it. When I get here, it gets blurry. So that's all. And put his belt here. Do that again so you can see it on camera. Kneecap, calf. All right, kind of see the whole effect here. When I drew the mouth, I was like, is he holding his breath? I almost had him like going like that, but then I'm realizing that would be stupid. Thank you very much for the bits, Chief Corb. TDK 718. Farsighted when I get older, so I should have 20/20, no problem when I'm. No, you'll be both nearsighted and farsighted at the same time. It's really bad. Noah Can't Game. Hey, Jim, what are the odds of you going to Fan Expo in Dallas this May? The odds are very good, if I were to ask the Magic 8 Ball. Victor, your tune. Thank you. Oh, boy. Let's see what happens. Hey, XAJ187, come back to Boston. Spengy4, when will you know your con schedule? I actually know my con schedule, but I know that conventions like to announce their guests, and there's a cadence for it. I don't know. So I try not to. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 appearances. I think this year I did some crazy number like 12 appearances or even more. To like Boston, Orlando, Calgary, Mexico City, Vegas, Orlando for a store signing, Chicago for a store signing, San Diego, New York Comic Con, WonderCon, the show in in Lake Como. That's 11. I'm not even done. Houston for a store signing, I believe. No, that was last year. San Antonio, sorry. So that's 11. Palm Springs is 12. Paris store signing, 13. Prague, 14. Batman Day in Pasadena, that's correct. Romans, 15. Yeah, this year, Ren. That's 15. I'm still not done. I know there was more. 15. Oh, Sam in San Diego, correct. 16. Washington, D.C. Was that this year? 17. Did I do South by Southwest this year? Berlin store signing, 18. Wow. 18 appearances. I know that I'm still missing some. Yeah, South by Southwest, yeah, 18. C2E2. I did not go to C2E2 this year. Wait, no, I did. You're right. 19. That's ridiculous. The Vaughn store signing, girls, yeah, 20. I think I mentioned South by Southwest, yeah. Um, 20 appearances. Think about it, there's 52 weekends a year. That's 40% of my weekends I lost. I mean, that I had this awesome opportunity to travel and meet the fans. Earth 2 comic signing, yeah. Yeah, that's 21. Nice save. Thank you, Drucifer. 5,000. I am a trained professional. Which city had the best food? There were, what city had the best food? Lake Como, the Italian food there, pretty damn good, I have to say. I I actually said San Diego early on. SMCART. All right, so given that I did 21 appearances, getting back to the original topic, 5 seems like a reasonable number. I thought 5 was a lot, but now I'm thinking about it, like, whoo. So for sure I'm doing 5, but now I'm thinking maybe I should have a goal. This is how I think. Rather than just letting these shows creep up on me, maybe I should say, all right, I'm going to do 7 shows or 9 shows. If I did 21 appearances. Oh, although I'd have, you know what? I take it back. So I've got, for sure, WonderCon, New York Comic Con, San Diego. 2 other shows on top of that makes 5. This other really cool event, if it happens, I'll be going to a part of the world that I've really never been to for a very, very cool event in May. So that'd be 6. Oh yeah, TwitchCon is in Europe next year. What city is it in? Berlin. I really enjoy Berlin. So there's no TwitchCon in the US? There won't be another Girl Scout cookie sale. That was just for grins. Only Berlin? Chunkstout 3030. Jim, if you come to a signing at my house, I will get my mom to make you some sandwiches. She makes good sandwiches. That's a pretty good offer, dude. Yeah, I was in San Jose this year. Last year it was Long Beach. There's still going to be a TwitchCon in the US, so it's going to be next year will be Berlin and San Jose. DJ 7500. My wife makes awesome spaghetti. You can come to Denver. Does she use sauce out of a jar? Or does she make a homemade sauce? I'd like to make a homemade sauce myself. Right. Crushed tomatoes, a little, saute the crushed garlic, chopped onions, some red chili flakes, salt, pepper, put the crushed tomatoes in, add a little Italian spices, let it simmer. Doodle Dude 21.8 elevating chat discussion to new highs. Main Man Lobo has subscribed using Prime. Rosberg's Art. AJ 187. How many hours does it take to become a master at something? Don't they say something like it takes 21 days to make something a habit, 10,000 hours to be a master or something? I don't know. Let's see if we can calculate exactly when I hit that 10,000 mark. 10,000 hours for expert. Okay, so let's say when I draw, do you count all the downtime? Like when I sit at a table for 10 hours, I'm not drawing for the entire 10 hours, right? I'm probably trolling the internet for at least 8.5 hours and drawing for sure 1.5 hours. Actually, 1 hour, probably 30 minutes of getting snacks. Just leave it at years. I don't know. So let's compromise. Let's say it's about 7 hours of drawing a day. Let's say 6. Easier to do multiplications in the 6 table. 6 hours of solid drawing. And it looks like a flower. And let's say at the time when I started in the business, I was drawing every day. But so yeah, since my guess is that 10,000 mark is I hit it earlier in my career. Let's say 7 days a week. That's 42 hours a week, right? Let's say I'm working 50 weeks a year. 50 times 42. Is that 2,100? Right. What did I say? 42, 50, 0, 1 up. Yeah, 2,100 hours. So it would take about 5 years. I started in 87. So that would be 1992, right around the time I did Image Comics. So what does that mean? I peaked in 92. Yeah, but you know what? I don't feel like there's ever a point where you finish and go like, okay, I got to figure it out. That's dangerous. Still learning. Still, like, I look back on drawings from that era and go like, oh, that doesn't look so great. That could be improved. I look at drawings I did last week, feel the same way. So I think it's a bit of a myth. I think the 10,000 hours, yeah, you gain a lot of proficiency. And then part of that proficiency is the ability to almost self-improve, right? Teach yourself. So maybe that first 10,000, you're learning from external sources, whether it's a book or through trial and error. And then at 10,000, you can start teaching what you've learned. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Vegeta GT. Your current art is way better than it was in the early 90s when you sucked. But I loved it in the 90s also, although that was the sucky era. I have all 4 X-Men #1 1999 covers signed and CCG'd. Please. Yes, thank you. They should have a number of hours where you've peaked and you regress in ability. Is that 10,001? Is that 20,000? Certainly you could say that exists for athletes, right? Physically they peak at some point. Cryptic games. The fact that you didn't doubt that makes you, the fan base. You guys are awesome. All right. Just having a good time. Marvin Nation, the work you did for Extinction Agenda 25 years ago is still some of my fave work of yours. Appreciate it. Basketball is age 28. Yeah, basketball. Isn't there like a belief that the human body was really only we were only meant to live like 35 years, something like that? Does anyone know? Right, but through the miracle of science and our ability to kind of master our environments, we have, you know, Stormblaze. Chat, I played video games for over 10,000 hours and still bad at them. Hey, join the club. Yeah. Could speak to people's driving abilities in game too. That's the average lifespan of a caveman, Sugar Cube? What was it? I don't know. Okam Okamimos 13. What if I don't have time to draw for 7 hours a day? Well, I guess you won't become an artist. I don't know. Quick Draw 13. Well, I'm screwed. I'm 34. LOL. What you mean as a basketball player? Hey Jamie, how are you? I'm just drawing in scales. Rad Vengeance. The average lifespan was much lower in the past because of the higher infant mortality rate skewing it. That is correct, Red Vengeance. So people did live older, but because so many people died so young, the average lifespan was shorter. So technically 35 isn't the date. It's just mathematically the date when you balance it all out. Is that what you're saying? These streams are so informative. I think about things I never, well, no, I take that back. I think about this stuff a lot. Michael Stead won. Jim, didn't you and Rob draw something for MLB once? No, it was for the NFL and the NBA. What did Crispy ask? Someone says it's a good question. I don't know. Let me scroll up here. What's worse, Aquaman scales or Spidey's webs? For sure, 100%, 1 trillion%. Aquaman's scales are a lot easier to draw. Because I don't have to draw every single one of them. In fact, it looks better when I don't draw all of them. And even though there is a regularity, a pattern to it, it's much more organic, dude. The best is you can draw dits like that, and if you do it regularly spaced and then draw them underneath it, the mind basically connects it all up. So it looks like you're going from light to dark. It's a wonderful hack, right? So the mind is also, we're hardwired to see patterns and to anticipate the patterns and create shapes with the patterns. We've talked about it before, class, right? How the caveman mind is trained to look at leaves and see the tiger in the leaves so we don't get eaten, right? Just the way creatures are colored or have patterns on them to create camouflage, our minds are also designed to see past that camouflage. Flacco Jody Jr. Been a while since I caught these streams. How is everybody? Everyone respond. Flacco. I am very good. You haven't missed much. It's actually been, I think, a month since I streamed. KB Bradshaw. Draw the shadows of the object, not the object itself. Yes, that is correct. I love it. See, Flacco's getting a lot of info. Va bene. Where's the light source there? The light source is always on top. It's on the top. Unless I do a big strong one over here, it's always on top of everything. Every element. Sugar cube. We missed you, Jim. So the light source is here, 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 here. Bigger light source over here. But it's just easy in general to just do a general light source that's on top of every object. And then if you want to do an overriding kind of light source, you can do that too. Danny, California, lurking. Light source at the glutes. My light source is definitely glutastic. Molly Monk has subbed. Thanks for all the entertainment. You're welcome. Let Go JG. Do you ever do digital art in streams? I did occasionally once. I did order a 4K Wacom Cintiq. Should arrive this week. I'm very excited. It's my Christmas gift to myself. And I do want, there's a project I kind of want to do more color work on, and that's what I primarily do use Cintiqs for. But I sense possibly streams using that badass. RoboCop Son, what does a co-publisher do? A lot, I hope. So the publishers oversee the publishing unit. Publishing unit has the people that make the books, create the content, right? Editors. The people that physically put together the comic book, the people in manufacturing production, they source the paper clips, the staples. The printing time, right? The people that design the comics, right? The logos. The trade dress, all the elements that are on the cover. The people that go out and market and sell the comics. The people that track how well the comics sell. The kind of revenue it brings in. Books are profitable or not. The people that go out and make the deals with the talent, right? Not just for the creative work, but the contractual deals, what they get paid, how they get paid, right? So I don't know. AJ187. Who, in your opinion, is the best or your favorite villain, both Marvel and DC? My favorite villain at Marvel has to be Magneto. The costume, the powers, the sense of purpose, the belief that what he's doing is ultimately a good thing. Just a great villain all around. Very modern, complex. on the DC side, I've come to like the Joker. When I was a kid, I was not a big fan of the Joker because I really didn't understand his power. But obviously he's up there. I would say Darkseid, just because he's such a badass. The badass. It's a Stern reference. Yeah. I was a big fan of The Flash. I loved the Rogues Gallery he had. Mirror Master. Was one of my favorite. Gorilla Grodd's cool. Kirihiko. Did I hear the Flash? Did I hear the Flash? Habe ich das Flash gehört? I've drawn Darkseid multiple occasions. Aces and spades. Hello, hello. What you drawing today? 840 people is what I'm drawing today. How good are you drawing left-handed? Let's see. Let's see how it goes here. I think if I had to, I could eventually learn to draw with my left hand. Ruined. Why he says ruined. Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if I just like start drawing his face and it just started jacking up the entire thing? I'm like, oh crap. One second. All right. MJLM 2, yes, this is the first sketch. It's been an hour, actually about 50 minutes. Just Pasham. How long will the stream be? I don't know. How long should it be? I'm thinking I've got another hour left, hour and a half. Almost done. I don't know what that means. I don't know. How much time do you have? Okay. All right, I'm going to get like a thinner pen because that was at 0.8, which is pretty big. Go 0.3. I'm going to do some finer details here. There we go. Patrick Cav says, I love how much detail you put in your artwork. Thank you. It is quiet. AJ187's got a lot of questions today. Have you drawn Rorschach live before? No, I have not. This Jick 040, if I had to pick a superpower, what would it be? It would be to manipulate time. It's not much of a superpower, because I'm not even sure how you would be able to do that. But yeah. Let's see how this... oh, sorry. It's a no song, no singing zone here. All right. I'm thinking that this hand could be better foreshortened. I have my thoughts on time in general. We have been preconditioned by, so I'm going to enlarge this hand subtly. Been preconditioned by movies and TV shows to think of time as a stream. Like that yesterday exists. We just can't tap into it. It's like a file that's been written on the server of time. That if we just had the ability, we could go backwards and retrieve old data, relive it, change it. But I don't know. That's just an intellectual conceit. I think existence and reality is just momentary. So once something happens, that moment is gone forever. Except for our memory of it. So we have an idea of intellectual capacity to understand the past as a chronological event that occurred before. But there's really no way to go back. Like, who's saving it? Whose hard drive is it being saved on? I want to darken up this bicep to make it a construction element that is almost black. Okay. All right. Jim, did you draw the sketch for the Arrowverse Elseworld crossover? Yes, I did. There we go. Oh. Alright, now take some of this. Do I have any ink anywhere? Do I have any ink anywhere? I feel like I did not bring in ink. Alright, that's going to make it a little trickier to do this. It is indeed. Is it weird that I'm just looking around my office for random bottles of ink? They just lie around. Okay, well, thanks for joining me, man. Technical difficulties. No, I'm going to find some ink. I'll be right back. I'll finish this up, and then we'll get to the silent auction piece. All right, be right back. Hold on. Cynthia, Cynthia Yip asked, "What's everyone's plans for the holidays?" Yeah, what is everyone's plans for the holidays? Shaolin Zarari. Who in streams just want to start? Follow more streamers at me if you want. I don't know, something like that. Okay. Dinner at Jim's. Open presents and get drunk. In that order? All right. Okay, we're going to do some stuff that'll make this. Although, Okay. That was... the murky depths of Atlantis. Okay. What's up with Pandemus? Oh, it can't be with family. I do read the donations when I can, but I've been trying to be more present in chat. But let's go back and recap. Marvel has donated $3. Thank you very much. Have you seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? No, I have not. My family saw it. They loved it. Ignite Comics has resubbed. Thank you, Ignite Comics. Good to see you here. Blunt Pencil 83 has subbed. KB Bradshaw has cheered. Thank you very much, KB Bradshaw. One day I should do a... Hold on a sec. Let me... All right. I should do a stream left-handed just to see how it comes out. Sure. Fans would love that. K Uppercut has resubbed. Robo Copson has cheered 100 bits. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ren Elephant has resubbed for 16 months. It me, Ren? Ren has lost the powers of using verbs. Stone Cold Snake 316 has cheered. I missed the stream from the beginning, but looks really good. Thank you very much. Kirihiko has resubbed for 16 months. Hello over there, OP. Magic Leaf has subbed. Janella has cheered 300. Ooh, I'm back. Lost my internet for a while. Sorry to hear that. Janella from the Philippines. Quick Draw 13 has cheered. And looking back at your career, your style has changed many ways. Most notably, body types. Was there a conscious decision and what informed the change? Probably the earlier stuff, people were beefier, if that's what you mean, and they're less beefy now. More naturalistic. And I think that's just a general kind of more prevalent trend in superhero art. It's more of a less bombastic art and proportions. So that's part of it, I think. Oh no, I feel like this whiteout's going to die on me. No. Kirihiko has rated us with a party of 13. Molly Monk has resubbed. I think I mentioned that already. Chunk Style 3030. Kuyamu has subbed. Alexis Draws. Soto the Ink Slinger. Rosberg Art. Main Man Lobo. I think I've already mentioned that. Julian Arts. Chief Corb has cheered. Thank you very much. Sergeant Todd Bullock. Love the movie. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. T Diggity 813. Yokai Artist has cheered. Thank you. Using charity. That is very helpful. KB Bradshaw has resubbed. I mentioned that already. Robocop Sun has cheered. Thank you again. Syrexian has resubbed for 3 months. Pretty hungover. Were you out with Ren Elephant? He was hungover the other day. I think that Dancer Chick 23 has resubbed. Love the stream. Thank you very much. ATT Sim Teeth has resubbed from the beginning. DMS Design. Bo Brad Shaw Art. Francis Pett. Toxic. Schmutzdi. S Blue. Spengy 4. They've all resubbed. Thank you for the bits. SM Carty 313. Ignite Comics, thank you for the bits as well. New setup is great. Doomsday Clock 1, Abatus, Marv Nation, EOTMB, Nea Jackson, Adamson, Matches Malone, Vegeta, Ichio, I've already mentioned these. They've all subbed. The Morning Light, Zagon 5, Ink 1 has hosted with 47. Thank you very much, Ink 1. John Risinger has a bunch of other hosts. And I think, yeah, anyway, I think I'm current now. Black Uriah, thank you for the cheers. Abatus. Comic Source has resubbed. Funny Bob 85, Desert Rose, Blunt Pencil, Brother Gate, Curse Plunkett. Abatus 2 has resubbed. Ooh, there's a second Abatus. Spooned, Punker 13. Happy holidays to everyone. I think I'm caught up. Thank you very much, guys. All right, let's get back to it. If you're a new Aquaman, if you're new to Aquaman, I would start with New 52 Aquaman. It's pretty good. You'll recognize a lot of elements from that series in the movie when you see the movie. If you see the movie, please see the movie. You will see the movie. Go see Aquaman. Yes. Okay. Hi from Italy. Are you gifting that masterpiece from Aquaman? I am. Certo. Ma devi essere un subscriber che paga $25. That was horrible. That was like, you must be a subscriber who pay $25. Pay. Madonna. Mi dispiace. Okay. Half Spanish, half Italian? No, it was all Italian. I don't know if that no, it was really, I didn't know that no, it was really good pronounce, huh? That was German, bro. Was casting a spell? Anna. It's called dementia, people. Dementia. That's random neurons firing in my head. Okay. One last thing I do. I'm going to splatter a little white out. That's my thing. Nothing is a sketch until I splatter some white out. Although I'm running out of white out. I'm going to have to find another white out. I don't know if I have one really handy. It's rare to come to the end of anything. Bottle of toothpaste, white out, whatever. Let's see if I have another one in here. Oh, I do. All right, I'm going to throw this one away. Oh, there's another one right here. Well, look at that. So, I'll throw that one away. Got two others. Look at that. Dual wielding whiteouts. This is a deep comic stream. Neo Flame On. Yeah. All right. Then I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the silent auction. What would be kind of fun? Okay. Gut genug, as they say in die Schweiz. This part is weirdly sexual. Leko JG. You need to get out more often. Okay, silent but deadly auction. Yes, okay. Molto bravo. Thank you, Fabrizio Weirdo. Molto bravo. I bet your local art shop staff thinks, you know what? I buy these whiteout pens Office Depot. All right. Kind of sad. 2018 is coming to a close. It's been an eventful year. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Okay. So that's going to be a sub 25 giveaway we'll do in a bit. It's 12:30. We're an hour and a half in the stream. I'm going to do another piece. This will be a silent auction. Ooh, Black Manta for silent auction. That's interesting. Chief Corb, you're an animal. Okay. So are you. Kirihiko has slowed this down. Oh, because, yeah, exactly. Otherwise, we're going to get inundated with requests. I'm thinking MERA. Curious George. I will do a Curious George someday. How's that? All right, but not today. Miles Morales, The Darkness, Lady Tron, Black Manta. All right, let's do a vote. I'm going to put, if I knew how to do this, let's see, yeah, okay, it's over here. I think it's this one here. No. No. There was a way to do this. It was easier on my PC. Hold on a sec. Where was that? Excuse me 1 second, guys. There was a way. There used to be a way. Ah, that seemed to open up something. Okay, there used to be a way to do polls in Streamlabs. But I don't see it. I feel like they move things around here. Oh. Okay, thank you, Kira. I'm not sure how I accessed this, but she sent me the link. There we go. It was under dashboard, under loyalty. All right. All right, here we go. I think there's a way. Yes. Should I draw? Should be able to see a poll. Meanwhile, let's identify some of the people that are here. Wonderful mods. We have Ren Elephant, always a favorite target of mine. And Crispy Egg Roll. Needs no introduction. PK is not a mod, but oh, we already did that. All right, okay. Let's see what happens when I end the poll. Looks like, MERA beat out Black Manta by 1 vote. 36 of you voted for MERA, 35 of you voted for Black Manta. Wow, that's kind of exciting. Alrighty. Let's just go over here. I thought the movie Black Mirror was very was on point. It looked very similar to the comic book version. Okay. Here we go. What I'm sensing is like a pose where she's sort of arching her back a little bit as she lifts up her hands like this, summoning the water to kind of come up. So let's start with the arch of her back like that. All right, there's the pelvis, the rib cage, sockets for the arms, the chin turned down, her looking at us, eyes glowing, water under, hair underwater, The hands out. This is the first attempt. I'm feeling like it's a little staticky, so I'm going to change this and have her looking up. Hey. Oh, I'll come down a bit. Thank you. My lunch is here. Just for a bit of a more exotic pose. And then maybe her hand, given that she's a queen, or it's more regal. It's like Oprah, iPad for you, for you, for you, right? Collarbone there. And then maybe her hips are turned more in space. Or not. Maybe it's actually squared off. So it turns. So we have a bit of a twist in her body. I'm feeling that a little bit more. All right. And we get down here. Oh, foot. Don't want to draw that. Sorry. Almost ruined the stream. And then you get a hammer, you get a hammer. Shoulder goes back there. Bicep you can't see. Forearm will be down here. Maybe the hand opens up like she's holding a baseball. Right? Although that hand is pretty massive. So we'll just shrink it a little bit. Okay. Groovy hair silhouette like that. And then the water flowing out this way. What's for lunch? It's rice with tofu from a place called Cafe Aroma. It's pretty good. If you live here in Studio City, LA. Almost looks like a phoenix effect, but it's water. Thank you very much. Way cooler than fire. Okay. And we'll draw some coral here. All right. All right, now I'm looking at the costume. She didn't wear the headband Did she? Not too much. In Justice League, she did. Let's see. And then okay. All right. Looking at some other reference. Now I'm looking at the comic book reference. I'm going to probably do a combination of the two. It's so funny. She used to have a collar. Okay. I think we're good. I think we can start. You guys ready? All right. Are you working from a reference? T. Lewis art? No, I'm just looking at pictures of the costume. It's a lot easier just to create my own pose than to try to draw something that's already been drawn. Okay. All right, let's start. Okay, I gotta nail this expression on the face. Basically, she's got her eyes closed, but she's looking at the bottom of her eyes at us. I think it's there. I think it's... Sorry. They would be expensive bots, Dennis. I don't think. Yeah, we're essentially at the sub 25. I doubt they're bots here. Now, if this were like open to all groups, I don't think they're bots, but they're definitely second accounts. Okay. I feel pretty good. This was the hardest part of this sketch. Not counting the feet. See you later, NRZ Kane. Good night. Pats or Steelers? Who do I want to win? Is neither a viable answer? NFC all the way, babe. Baby. Put Mr. Magoo in the background. Sure. What's the easiest thing for me to draw? Says ask Paul C. Hair underwater? I don't know if there's stuff that's faces are easier to draw. I would say the hardest things to draw are like gigantic cityscapes. Although technically, drawing each building is not that hard. It's just, you know what? Let me amend that question. Things that take a lot of time to draw are, intense backgrounds, lots of figures. But in terms of like what's difficult to draw, sometimes like a upshot or a downshot is tricky. People doing very natural things like holding hands, that kind of stuff, can take more attempts to get it right. difficult versus tedious. Yeah, that's probably right. Kisses are hard to draw. Here we go. You've triggered a quick tutorial midstream. Here's the thing with a kiss. Draw one silhouette side. Draw it at a slight eyes closed, right? It's tacky if you kiss with your eyes open. Slight upshot. And when you get to the lips, just draw the top part, the bottom part, and then underneath here. Okay? Can't see. All right, let's start over. Classic. Okay. Draw a side profile, underbrow, nose, top part of the lip, underside of the lip, bottom of the jaw, eyes closed because that's just the way you do it. Okay, draw that first. You still can't see. Do it again. Okay. Now you draw the other face and draw the other eye. You're done. She's got kind of a big chin. There we go. Ta-da! All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that'll be a channel giveaway. Sure. There we go. All right. Fantastique. Magnifique. All right. Getting back to this. All right. All right, let's get back to this. Okay. Make sure I'm in frame. I don't know what Riel Rasu is saying. Reese Zero has subscribed with Twitch Prime. Very cool. Thank you. Excuse me. No, sorry. SinBN1 has subscribed. Cynthia Yip has cheered. Thank you very much. 500 bits. I really appreciate it. SM Carty has cheered as well. Thank you. Jubaka51 has subbed. Cynthia Yip has resubbed, almost hitting that 1 year mark. Thank you. Unity Mind has subbed. McCarty313 has cheered again. Odin L has subbed. Sir Richard 706 has cheered. Mindfuck has subbed. Revenge Sinister has subbed. Angry Panda 888, 16 months coming. Thanks for the streams. Thanks for the support. Angry Panda 888 for a long time. Daniel J. Bosco has cheered. Rad Vengeance has cheered. He got a sketch last week. Thank you very much. Obligatory question: what's your opinion of Copic markers? I don't use them. They bleed too much. Old School GGS has cheered 500 bits. Thank you very much. From Santiago. Much appreciated, senor. The Comic Source has cheered 100 bits. Commander Chronic has subbed. I don't know why I find that funny. Trunkstyle 3030 has resubbed for using Prime for 2 months. KB Bradshaw has cheered 100 bits. Thank you. Phantom 1219 has subscribed using Prime. Thank you. Appreciate all you guys' support. It's very kind of you. Head in the way. This whole setup that I've done, it's new, but I have to basically, where the camera is, the reason why I never set it up this way is that I was streaming a lot more, and I wanted to have a setup where I can kind of just roll in, sit down, and start drawing. With this setup, it took me, like 40 minutes to get this all set up. I got to basically dismantle it and start over again every time, because you can't really have a working studio and have these cameras where they are. It's super inconvenient. Thank you very much, Phantom 1219. Don't forget to eat my lunch. Don't worry, I'm definitely thinking of that lunch. I have to reheat it, of course, but all right. How to draw creepy monsters, someone asks. How do I draw poses? You could pose yourself, look in the mirror, and then look where your arms and limbs are, and then try to remember those positions when you draw it. But in general, I would say contrapposto, I think, or something like that, contrapposto. Twisting the hips and the rib cage in opposite directions gives you a lot of dynamic movement, as they say. Made her rib cage a little bit thinner. Sorry. SM Cardi 313 has cheered again. Queen City Amusements has cheered twice for a total of 200 bits. Phantom 1219 has cheered 400. Thank you very much. Afro Samurai 01 HBD has subbed tier 1. Thank you very much, guys. Tell you, I've enjoyed this stream. It's been too long. Kind of start forgetting kind of like what streams are like if you don't do them or participate in them. So I'm drawing the individual clusters of hair, but at the same time I'm very aware of the overall shape that I'm creating. Right, drawing the tree, but I also want to be very careful and aware of the total shape dimensions of the forest. All right. Now these tendrils of hair are looking very much like the shimmers of metal on the costume, but I'm going to go in and add scales on the costume. So hopefully that will better differentiate the two. I want to give you guys the optimal maximum amount of textures possible. Don't want to shortchange anybody. All right. Okay, so here we go. Again, that whole path of, it's a mix of shimmery lines and scales. Cobain Twitchy X has subbed. Beliasa has cheered, also using hashtag charity. So some of the money goes to charity. I think they've raised over 140,000 so far. Codename TwitchyX has subbed using Prime. P Oak 51. Inc. 1 has hosted with 38 viewers. Thank you very much, Inc. 1. Giovanni Sanguili has resubbed for 7 months. Poop Kid has subbed for 16 months in a row. Don't say hi. SM Carty 313 has cheered as well. I think I'm caught up. Jonella has cheered. Thank you very much, Jonella from the Philippines. I'm legally required to say Jonella from the Philippines each and every time he cheers. From the Philippines. Okay. I think next time I'm going to take my hat off. I just realized the brim of it. The Moid. I had a beer for breakfast today. Love it. No Dub 314. Love your Batman Dam cover, Jim. Thanks. Why he says, I feel like my head would get too warm with a hat and giant headphones on like that. These are rather giant, aren't they? Put the hat on backwards. Problem solved. Where were you guys at the beginning of the stream? All these great ideas. He has a little bit of a Dazzler. If you Google Dazzler, Marvel Comics issue 1 from like the 80s, I think it was a John Romita senior painting. This gives me a bit of a vibe. Am I right? Giovanni Sanguili has cheered 5,000 bits. Thank you very much. Hello from aboard the Disney cruise. I can't stay too long because it's like $100 for a gig of data. By the way, you'll be a hit at the Animator's Palat restaurant on the ship. Very cool. Well, enjoy your cruise. You probably spent more just sending that message than the actual number of bits. Enjoy your cruise. I assume you're there with your family. I've not done a Disney cruise yet, but someday soon. I've done other cruises. Okay. Superhero swimmer art. I had Pop-Tarts. I misread that for 1 second. But yeah, Pop-Tarts are awesome. My favorite are frosted blueberry or frosted strawberry. I don't know how anyone eats those Pop-Tarts that aren't frosted. It's like dry, gritty sandpaper Pop-Tarts. Not judging people with no taste. I mean, not judging. Sorry. Okay, really? You know that the word gullible's not in the dictionary? It's true. Look it up. Red elephant. Good one. Good one. Yes. Good one. Ren just Googled it. Oh my gosh. Ren, on my websites, everything's an ad for like Panerai watches, dude. What have you got me into? How does my browser know? It just knows. Tim Stacy, been forever since I caught a live stream. Yeah, it's been like a month, dude. So Don Lee, oh, Dad Jokes 101. Yes. Yes. I'm breaking out the jokes from 1984. Who said that? The 1840s joke. Wow, Dark Wickus. Burn, as the kids say. Oldie but a goodie. I taught my kids the other day, like, I'm the rubber, you're the glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. They're like, what the hell is wrong with our father? What the? It's true. Dot Wonder Woman. Why won't the Spotify logo go away so I can watch you? Yeah, I'm not sure. When in doubt, restart your device. Right now, I'm looking at the Panerai Due model. Boy, Batty 06, because Jim is getting dem checks. How much is it for a General Jim Lee tech support plan? I'm pretty good, honestly. I'm not like PK level, poop kid level, but I would say turning your device on and off solves about 80% of your problems. The legendary, the legendary blank face, open mouth reading, Jim Lee. Thank you, Shaolin Dead Assery. MERA Christmas on the sketch. I like that one. I like that one. I just wish I had a more interesting reading face, right? We have resting faces. My reading face is one where I literally, like, all intelligent thought has left my brain. I should be reading like this. Thank you, Janella, for all the bits. Wow. 700 bits, thank you very much. Chief Corb has cheered also at 100, thank you. Janelle getting into the holiday spirit. Before I was just trying to get this done so I can get my food while it's still warm. I am now resigned to the fact that I will have to reheat it up. You know what? Maybe Spider-Man webbing is easier. I'd be done by now. Just saying. Any chances of you hiding her feet? I think I have. I'm not drawing. I'm not. Look. I've gotten this far without drawing feet. Why would I change? What incentive is there? Sometimes I blow on my sketch to cool it off. I don't know why. It makes no sense. Okay. Yes, Samurai Porcupine. Yes, the Wonder Woman sketch is yours. I'm not, like I said in Discord the other day, I'm not mailing anything out this holiday right now, just because I found that the places that send out packages tend to be taxed, i.e., they have a lot going on. So I'm gonna wait till after the new year to mail stuff out. Unless you insist on having stuff mailed out, just let me know if you want me to chance it that someone will come up to your doorstep and steal the package. I'm more than happy to send it out, but I just feel more confident sending stuff out after all the madness of the holidays. Literally, everyone's just shopping so much online these days. It's crazy. All right, what do we got going on? Can we insist on a voodoo sketch while we're at it? Microns? Yes, I'm using microns. Who wants to head out in the stores now? Yeah, it's. I went to the mall once. I was trying to go no times, but I went one time. I went to one store. Everything else I did online. Which I really shouldn't be encouraging. You guys should go to your local comic book shops, give them some support. Some loving. Create a little depth there. Maybe pull that in a little bit more. Blend it in a little bit more so transitions a little bit better from light to dark. All right. Golf Boy Sunday has cheered 10 months. Here's to watching more great stuff in 2019. Yeah, thank you. SVGG Svigfer has resub tier 2 for 8 months. Thank you very much. Jim Lee Rocks has resub using Prime. You're pretty much locked in with that Twitch handle. You're a fan forever. Jim Lee Rocks. Thank you for the eternal support. Northern Star SML looks great. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Northern Star SML. Fan for life. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, what are we going to do now? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to basically Greek out some element of a foot. Okay, that's enough. No more. Add that. And Super Chef Doogie, my first time live, has subbed. Thank you very much. And now we're going to go in and do some interesting coral water effects, I believe. If I can find my ink. Where did I put it? There it is. Sorry. Golf Boy Sunday. How was the Aquaman premiere? It was good. Thank you. Boris the Blade 76. What do you think this is? An online interview? Hey, Jim Lee. U.S. troops in Syria. Pros and cons. Go. Okay, let's see how that... I'm going to turn sideways so you can kind of see more of it. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. And JN Guy 1 has subbed for 6 months. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Quick Draw 13. Thanks for 12 months of inspiring art. Thanks for giving us such unprecedented access. It's not a real treat to see the process. You're welcome. Is there a snot emoticon? Yes, there is. There should be. All right, I think I'm caught up. My expression right now is hilarious. This is it. Yep. All right. I just realized I should probably have the water going around in a circle like this. So I'm going to course correct, as we like to say. My shoulder is doing better, thank you. It still pinches a little bit, but compared to the way it was even just a month ago, it just made a big turn. And so I would say it's taken something like 8 months to kind of get to a point where it's not too bad, but still not 100%, which is crazy when you think about injuries, right? Twin12, this is beautiful. Well, thank you, Twin12. You're beautiful. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Says Fizzies. Hope it gets better. Yeah, thankfully, the shoulder really didn't impinge on the drawing too much. There was, when it was at its worst, it did affect it. Kind of sucked, but I don't really feel it so much anymore. Certainly when I draw. Oh, I'm using a 0.8. What am I doing? Are those fingers supposed to look like this? Yes. Happy now? My rotator cuff injury has come back after being rehabbed years ago. I haven't been as active lately, says Don Lee. Oh, well, that's a bummer, dude. That's exactly what happened to me. I'll tell you, though, that I'm glad I didn't go the surgery route. Trying to imagine what would have happened if I did that. TJ 7500, thank you. I am going to write Merry Christmas. I wish I had come up with that myself. Maybe I would have on my own. If only I could go back in time and replay that and see what would have happened without looking up at. JJ23 Bowl asks, is there a way of stopping the spam questions? JJ23 Bowl, welcome to the internet. Okay. I think the internet is just a series of spam. Roy Batty, Jim can't give the chat credit. I don't know. I feel like I would have come up with it on my own, man. I don't know. It's not that hard. All right, I'll give the chat credit. Crowdsource my credit. So many bubbles. Bubble bath. With bubbles and little details like this, I always think, okay, that bubble there, that added 2 more viewers. That one there, 2 more people are going to buy the comic. This one here adds a buyer from Canada. Oh, and here, these are people from Italy. They're like in this bubble. When does it make a difference? When does it stop making a difference? Obviously, bubbles do make a difference. You want to see the bubbles, but how do you know exactly how many make an impact? When can I stop? I don't know. I'm not deciding. At some point, there'll be something inside my head that will just say, no more bubbles, and I'll be done. But I'm not actively thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? D. Calvin has cheered, as has Fuselvind. Fuselvind has cheered 100 bits as well. Thank you, guys. And they've used hashtag charity, so some of the money goes to charity, which is really, really nice. RKUR Kumarv has resuffered 10 months. Thank you very much. Bamfart has cheered. Thanks for the stream. Merry Christmas. That one hand is awesome. All right, thank you. Cryptic Games has also cheered. Could you do a couple quick sketches to give away to non-subs to celebrate the holidays? Perhaps another time, but not this time. I got to split. I got to eat, and my stomach is growling, and there's things I have to do. So sorry I cannot accommodate right now. All right. I think somehow that question triggered the end of the bubbles. Pittsburgh, touchdown. Nice. I mean, I'm impartial. I don't care who wins. All right. As I finish this up, let us thank, not for the last time this year, but let's thank our mods, our incredible mods. We have Kirihiko, Mod Prime, Crispy Egg Roll in the house. We have Ren Elephant. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you heartily. Kira, before we go to the giveaways, you want to send me who we're going to raid afterwards. If you guys are so inclined, afterwards we go find another creative that's streaming, and we go and kind of drop in on them, lend our support, pepper them with inane questions, the usual. They seem to enjoy it, getting some recognition. Jeremy L. Joe. Nice. Thanks to the two best mods in the other one. Oh, this chat. When am I streaming again? I believe Thursday and Friday. Check out Discord for details on that. All right? Let's do a little splatter. Nothing like a little bit of randomness to make it look more realistic. It is 1:36. We have been streaming for 2.5 hours. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out on a Sunday with us here. It's great seeing everyone. It's been too long. Whoa. Okay, the last bit of splatter and then I'm done. Okay. Caveman-esque signature if I ever saw one. I'll change this a line on her throat there. All right, let's see if we can get this whole image here. I will post this up into Discord eventually on social, but I guess I usually post it to Discord first. Okay. All right. Get at. Uh-oh, one bubble short. This will make the difference. Let me just clean up my signature a little bit. You guys hear my stomach? Oy, oy, oy. It's growling big time. All right. So this is the silent auction. I'm going to put that over here, although should put the mic near my stomach. Oh, yeah. Okay. First, we're going to give away the Crispy I Love You sketch. This would be anyone in chat. Thank you very much, Giovanni, for the 500 bits. This time I got to go. A to the J has subscribed tier 1. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right. This one will be to anyone in stream. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to roll for it. Good luck, everybody. Don Leo, following since June of this year. All right, so Don Leo, please reach out via Discord, and we'll send this out to you if you take care of shipping and handling. I don't know where you live. My guess is Ohio, I hope. And that will get to you next year. Okay? All right, this is for sub 25s. This is the Aquaman. Excuse me 1 second. Okay. This will be for subs, and then keyword is going to be Jim Lee Bats. All right. To be eligible for this sketch, you have to be sub 25. Sub 25 gives you access to this Batman head emote that a lot of you guys can see on your screens. So you need to type that in, and that automatically enters you into this electronic lottery, I guess, to win this sketch, potentially, of Aquaman. Right. Okay, I'll give it a second. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds. It's loading in all the eligible users. Abetus, I don't see you. I see Abetus 2. I don't know who else is at this sub 25. Is Jeremy L. Joe at sub 25? I don't know. Can't tell, but I'll wait a couple more seconds. But anyway, thank you again to the mods. Karahiko, Ren Elephant, Crispy Egg Roll. All the regulars have tuned in. Appreciated the blank look. I should really create a emote that's the blank look, which would be this one here. I don't know what that would signify. But it has to be better than the emote where I look like Voldemort with no nose. All right, here we go. And good luck, everybody. Ignite Comics is the winner. Ignite Comics, please flash the proper emote. Following since October 27th of last year. Long-time sub, long-time supporter. Met him in person, I want to say on the East Coast for sure. He's good. Awesome. Great. All right, let me figure out where we're going to go raid. And I won't announce who the winner of the silent auction is, just the all right, let me go check. Where am I going to go? Can a mod drop in the link to the silent auction so I can get that update? That would be good. All right, thank you. Oh, okay. That did not work. I have to do it from here. You got to give me permission to get into that. I just sent it. Crispy. Access denied. Gotta love it. I must have logged in with a different... There we go. Okay, the winning bid $27.98. Congrats, appreciate it. Now we're gonna go. We're gonna go raid somebody else. Here we go. Okay. Thank you very much again, guys. Look forward to seeing you guys Thursday and Friday this week. All right, take care. Let's go check out this person's stream.